Over 2 million deaths occur each year as a direct result of human-caused outdoor air pollution. That's according to the Institute of Physics. 2 million deaths from air pollution. That's the population of Houston. Today I'd like to talk to you about the dangers and problems of air pollution. Second, about why the problem still persists. And thirdly, about some of the solutions that we can put in place so that air pollution can be solved. Many times we think of air pollution as being a problem that occurs to another country like China or India, where industries and factories are booming without the environmental restrictions. The first world country may have much more environmental restrictions than other countries. That being said, my fellow Houstonian could hop on a 3-hour flight to LA, hoping to see the famous, iconic Hollywood sign, and be disappointed to discover that it is covered with smog. Not fog, smog. Air pollution is a very real and scary problem due to human influences and natural disasters. Through awareness, working together, and new forms of energy, pollution can be terminated. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development defines air pollution as the presence of contaminated or pollutant substances in the air that do not disperse property and that interfere with human health or welfare or produce harmful environmental effects. The major reason why it is so important for us to know and understand more about air pollution is because we are the #1 causes of it, and we are the only thing that is going to stop air pollution from continuing. So what are some major causes of air pollution? Some causes that are most popular are the cars we drive, or the factories that make my clothing, or natural disasters that are out of our hands, things like a wildfire or volcanic reactions. The 4 main chemical pollutants are carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen oxides. Carbon dioxide is by far the biggest contributor to air pollution. It contributes 57% of global warming and air pollution. According to MIT Laboratory for Aviation and the Environment, air pollution causes 200,000 early deaths each year in America. Think about what that could be for the rest of the world. Air pollution also further progresses global warming, which is the cause of all of our environmental woes as of today. So now knowing the realities and horrors that air pollution has for us, you might ask, well, why is air pollution still a problem that persists today? The main problems that are causing air pollution to persist are the burning of fossil fuels. That's things like oil and gas, one of our main energy sources in America and for most other countries in the world. According to New Jersey Center for Multimedia Research, motor vehicles are responsible for hydroponics, nitrogen oxide, which are the main ingredients for photochemical smog. That means the cars we drive are one of the main reasons for air pollution. Some other reasons are the volcanic activity and wildfires, as discussed before, not so controllable. Understanding why air pollution persists is the first step to stopping air pollution and finding ulterior methods of energy. There are different methods of energy. Although more expensive and harder to get to or obtain, it is possible to eliminate fossil fuels as our main energy source. The different energy we have is hydroponic, which is energy from the waves. We also have wind energy and solar energy, energy we get from the sun. Human lifestyle changes and infrastructure changes as well can contribute to less air pollution. An emphasis on carpooling, smaller cars, or even electric cars should be promoted. Maybe city planning around public transport or bicycle highways could be implemented for further development of cities. The BBC reported that on March 17, 2014, Paris banned all motorized vehicles. This excluded taxis, commercial, electric, and hybrid vehicles, or cars carrying 3 or more passengers. This ban in Paris came after a week of high, record-breaking, unsafe amounts of smog levels in Paris. Doing this has not only created awareness worldwide, but it's created awareness and hit home with fellow Americans in New York, London, and Paris. This ban could be implemented in any major city in the world. As you can see, if air pollution is not aggressively dealt with, the harms and causes to humans and our planet are far too great. So if you want to ensure that the next generation, your future kids, your future grandkids, your future great-grandkids, can visit Hollywood and see the iconic sign or live a life worry-free of respiratory disease or other related air pollution diseases, or be just privileged enough to be able to live in a beautiful planet just as you or I have, then air pollution needs to be stopped now. Do your bit, as small as it may seem. Help spread air pollution awareness and become more environmentally conscientious. The air you breathe depends on it. Thank you very much, guys. Do we have any questions for me?
Yes, why did you choose to speak about air pollution today?
My brother, growing up, had extremely bad asthma, and so air pollution and the quality of air has always been a concern of mine and my family's. And having a brother with asthma is what sparked my awareness.
Okay. How could Houston reduce its carbon dioxide footprint?
Well, Houston's already a big city where the infrastructure has been developed pretty much, it's cemented. It's not going to change. So instead of maybe thinking about, a subway system or a bicycle highway, we can start thinking about the actual cars we drive. So smaller engines or hybrid cars or vehicles that are maybe electric. So maybe some things that Houston can do and other cities like Houston, like LA, is start implementing plug-ins for electric cars and, making it stylish and cool to not have the truck, but to have the little smart car. Any more questions? Thank you very much, folks, for your time.